broke down crying today. I got overwhelmed with emotions, uncertainty, anxiety. Maybe you're going through this or something similar. Hi, everyone. On the outside, looking in, you see this smiley face, but inside this brain and this mind is a swirling storm of chaotic thinking. I broke down today emotionally. Everything came bubbling up to the surface. And what triggered it was my husband showed me a memory from 6 years ago when we signed our lease on our first apartment together. And I just started crying. And I think at first he thought, oh, she's emotional. That hit her emotionally. And it hit me emotionally, but not in the way that he thought. So why? What is going on? I've had some really negative thoughts coming up of uncertainty, of worthiness, of you're going to be 58 years old and you should be further in life than you are. Everything you keep trying fails. You don't have enough tenacity or resiliency to keep on going when the going gets tough. You keep pivoting into all these, into different things, thinking the next thing will be better. But once you get into that next thing, then again, you're starting to compare yourself with every single other person, and that little negative Nelly voice comes up saying, oh, you don't know what you're doing, or you're not really good at that, or your hair doesn't look good, you don't look professional, whatever it is. The voice keeps coming up for me. And it's been building over the last, week. Probably longer than that. And there's a lot of times, because of the tools that I have gained over the last 20 years, they've really helped me keep moving forward past that voice, past that narrative. I've been able to shift my mindset, my thinking, the narrative into something more powerful, into a more positive way to look at things. Like, I think the world's coming to an end. And then when really in reality, it's not. It's just me making a bigger deal out of it. And I really, really do believe that life is always working for me. So maybe things aren't lining up right now, but they're lining up the way that I think they should be, and this is my issue. I have no control. Things are not lining up as they should, and it gets me pissed off. I feel out of control. I don't know what's next, and it gets me in this little tailspin. And my anger comes up. That sort of thing. So it was just like, it was just very overwhelming today. My husband, God bless him, I know I was blessed with the most amazing man in my life. We are celebrating 7 years together. We've been married since 2021, so just 4 years. But you guys, I don't know what I'd do without him. He's my rock. So he's just like, go have fun today. Go do something fun. Give an example of what happened, what has happened to me, to show you how the universe works. It's magic in your life, okay? And I've had so many instances of this throughout my life. 8 to 10 years ago, I had studied the work of Dr. Joe Dispenza. Is all about accessing the quantum field through meditation. Once we get into this quantum reality, we align ourselves with different energy vibrations, and that is the potential for anything to happen, and we can shape that. But we first need to get over our addictive behavior, our addictive thoughts, our addiction to stress. We are causing all this. I know this, you guys. I've been studying this for years. And if you want things to change, you have to change in yourself first. But what it takes is a consistent practice. That's what I will be working on, a consistent practice. So Dr. Joe does these 7-day long retreats. He takes people into these deep meditations. I know somebody that went on one, which I haven't talked to the person yet, but I'm really excited to find out how it went. Well, then I saw a yoga teacher who I follow, she's from the city that I live in. I've gone to a few of her classes. I don't know her personally, but I know who she is. Follow her on Instagram. She comes on and she's like, I'm at Dr. Joe Dispenza's week-long retreat in Cancun, and I'll be entering the quantum. And I'm like, oh my God, hello. It was a pang of envy. Okay. I'm just like, oh my God, I want to be doing this. I want to be diving into all this stuff. It went over and over in my mind like that. Oh, I wish I could be doing that. I wish I could be doing that. Wish I could be doing Dr. Joe. Now, I do have the book Becoming Supernatural. This has been a well-loved, underlined book with lots of amazing concepts. Science, very neuroscience heavy, but I geek out on neuroscience. So I'm just like going, yeah, why I should dig into Dr. Joe's meditations. I wish I could be going to this week-long thing and changing my thoughts, changing my behaviors, getting my shit together. And this little thought came up in my mind. Didn't you buy a Joe Dispenza course some years back? I thought, geez, I wonder. I think I did. I think I can access that again. And then I forgot to follow up on it. And then a couple of days after that, the same thought came up again. Oh, you need to go check out that Dr. Joe Dispenza course that you took. You might be able to access it. You might be able to get back into it so that you can start doing the meditations and start, because he does like he has a video course out there. And before you go on these 7-day retreats with him, you are required to take that already. So in something, I must have been thinking to myself, maybe I want to get into it. I don't know. I'm always exploring different things. So I went on drjoe.dispenza.com. I logged in. My login, of course, is there on my computer. So I got right in right away. And guess what? I do have the course out there. I've got it in 2021 for $299. I'm like, oh my God, I got the course. Because what was going on in my mind before that? Oh, I want to take a class or a course or do something. And I'm like, oh, well, I really don't have any extra money right now. How am I going to do it? Guess what? Ding, I have it. So I wanted to get on and share that with you. The universe is always sending us messages. We're always getting guidance. We just have to be aware, pay attention, follow the breadcrumbs. I pulled out my Becoming Supernatural Dr. Joe book today. I started doing the course today, but I really want to sit with it, give it my undivided attention, just really let the concept sink in, do the meditations, get my butt down on the cushion, and meditate every day. I really know there's a deeper level, but the thing that's holding me back, you guys, the thing that's holding me back, I'm actually afraid of who I may become. Because I will have to leave this old version of myself behind. The Kelly that I know. The Kelly that likes to have wine or espresso martinis, or who likes to swear, or really has a hard time sticking with something and being consistent. I know it. I'm afraid to let the old me go, because that's who I know. I know my behavior. I know what's gonna be. I know what's gonna trigger me. I know what's gonna make me feel good. I know what's gonna stress me out. So if I want stimulation, I go get fucking stressed out. I just don't want to be on this like emotional roller coaster anymore. And maybe I do. You know what I mean? You keep getting on that ride. I thought I'd share a little bit of that with you today. So I don't know what you're going through. And the reason why I want to share this is because maybe you're going through this or something similar, and you don't have to feel alone. Because when people are going through similar things that I am, I see that, I'm like, okay, I don't feel like a freak of nature. I feel like, okay, they're experiencing that too. Okay, I don't have to feel so weird. So hopefully you feel that too. So are you 57? Are you in your 50s? Are you feeling like I should be further in life? Are you feeling like I'm still trying to chase the dream? I'm still trying to create the life I love? Are you starting to feel like you keep trying and over and trying the next thing and trying the next thing, and you're like, you know what? Pretty soon I'm going to be running out of time to try the next thing because I'm not getting any younger? So if that's you too, share your feelings on that down below. And as I was saying that, I said to myself, you know what? It's not where I end up. It's the journey. And maybe, how they say that before you incarnate into your physical body, before my little spirit came into my little baby body, you know your journey. You know what you're going to be doing here. You came here for a reason to feel certain things. And maybe that's mine. Maybe my purpose in this lifetime is just to keep trying, and just keep failing, and just keep feeling. So, thanks for watching, guys. I love you. Now onward.